Yo, welcome to the show. It's Boston's Banter with Frank the Bank and Keith KLava. You know the answer. Talking sports, breaking down the play so raw. From the Celtics to the Sox, we giving you the score. Catch the vibe, we coming live. Filling up your feed, let the passion thrive. Every dunk, every run, we analyze the moves. Shout out to the fans, feel the rhythm and grooves. From Gillette to the Garden, we ain't missing a beat. Frank and KLava bring the fire, can't accept defeat.
What up? Welcome back to Boston's Banter, where the sports are wicked and the banter is pissa. I'm your host, Frank the Bank. With me, as always, is Keith KLava, LaCava. What's going on, Roman Anthony?
Nothing much. Nick and Joey Brosa.
Oh my God, Nick and Joey Brosa in the house tonight. We got a lot of Wicked Pissah news, so let's jump right into the Wicked Pissah news.
Yes, sir, Frankie. And as always, brother, you know the deal. You start off with the Bruins.
Yeah, we're going to do the Bruins here. They have a 98% chance to make the playoffs as of right now. So it's looking good. We have 95 points. We're 43, 26, and 9. Fourth in the Atlantic. 5-3 win versus Stars last Tuesday on our last show. But since then, it's been pretty ugly. 2-1 loss to the Panthers, 3-1 loss to the Lightning, and a 2-1 overtime loss to the Flyers. They only scored 1 goal in 3 straight games, so they only put up 3 goals in 3 games. Not looking good there. I don't like to see that, especially when we're so close to the playoffs. We want to be scoring goals. They have the Hurricanes tonight, then the Lightning, the Blue Jackets, and the season finale against the Devils. So 3 of those teams are pretty good. So it's like, you know, there is a chance they don't make the playoffs. They have to get something, you know, going there. It's not, you know, again, these goals, you got to start scoring goals going into the playoffs either way. It looks like we're going to make the playoffs, but if you're not scoring goals, it's going to be a problem.
Well, there's not going to be a repeat champ this year because the Panthers are eliminated.
They gone. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm glad they're going to be in the playoffs, but you got to get these goals. You know, you got to get some goals on the board. Simple as that.
Absolutely,
so,
Frankie.
3 goals in 3 games, not good. So, how about them Celtics, though?
Celtics, baby, man. They're killing it, bro.
Yes,
and
sir.
Jason Tatum, man, who would have thought he was going to look this good coming back from his Achilles tear? Unreal. So the Celtics currently 53-25 on the season, looking like they're going to have the number 2 seed locked up because right now the Pistons, they clinched the number 1 seed for the first time since like 2006.
I know. It's great. They got a good team. Their defense is phenomenal, actually.
They need Cade Cunningham back, but they seem to be gelling pretty well. But right now the Celtics are locked in at number 2, so let's break down what they did this past week.
Let's do it.
They beat the Heat in Miami 147-129 last Wednesday. The Seas had 53 points in the first quarter and 80 by halftime.
They're going crazy, dude.
Jaylen Brown, 43 points, and Jason Tatum, like I was just talking about, 25 points, 18 rebounds, and 11 assists, bro.
He's been
killing
out of his mind.
Oh, absolutely. Fall by a 133-101 whooping of the Bucks this past Friday. Neemias Queta, 19 points and 11 boards, and Jason Tatum again, bro. 23 points, 11 rebounds, and he was 1 assist shy back-to-back. He had 9 assists. Actually, at the end of the third quarter, he faked off somebody, had a wide open 3. He kicked it out to Pritchard for that 10th assist, and Pritchard, you know, usually hits it, but he missed it. So
I know. You almost had a triple-double again.
So you know what's interesting, though? So Jason Tatum actually has more double-doubles this season than reigning MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum's played in significantly less games than SGA too.
That's true.
And lastly, a 115-101 home win versus the Raptors on Easter Sunday. Jason Tatum, another double-double, 23 points, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists. And Jaylen Brown, he finished with 26 points. So like I said, man, Caesar looking good right around playoff time coming up, man. Let's hope we can get back to the championship, bro.
I love it.
So, Frankie, in more NBA news, we got 2 rookies from Duke that are breaking some records.
That's crazy.
And you've been talking about one of these guys all year.
I like it. Yeah, I saw Concanupa play. Kid's nasty.
Dude, so let's bring that up. Hornets rookie Con Knuppel, he broke, or should I say shattered, the all-time NBA rookie record for threes in a season. The previous record was 206. Con has over 260, so like you said, killing it. He also set the franchise record for threes made in a season, reaching 261, surpassing Charlotte legend Kemba Walker's mark of 260 in a season. He's also among the league leaders in three-point efficiency. This guy's easily making a case for Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
But his Duke teammate, Cooper Flag, is also making a case for the award, especially with this recent performance. I got to bring this up. So Cooper Flag set the NBA record as the youngest player to score 50-plus points, recording 51 points versus the Magic on April 3rd. The dude is 19 years old. He also became the first teenager in NBA history to record 3 consecutive 30-point games. Duke has helped develop some great NBA stars, but they just can't get over the March Madness hump the last 11 years. So yeah, man, the Duke rookies are looking good in the NBA, man. And didn't you want to bring up something with the NCAA?
I mean, you got to give props where props are due. UCLA women basketball, first time they ever won. Congrats to them. They killed killed South Carolina, like murdered them. So it was nuts. And then obviously Michigan.
Michigan
they did
giving
great.
UConn their first loss in the Natty, bro.
They UConn covered. I thought Michigan was going to beat them by double digits, honestly, but they covered. It was a close game.
Yeah.
So congrats to both of them.
Oh, absolutely, Frankie. So from that, man, how about we get into the Red Sox update? I really don't want to, but yeah, man, league worst record right now, man. It's not looking good.
Terrible.
Fans
They're
are saying to
2-8.
sell the team.
Yeah, there was a first. They're chanting already. Sell the team, sell the team. Nobody's happy with John Henry and the ownership group right now. I mean, only 14 teams since 1903 have actually made the playoffs. One starting 2-7. We're 2-8. So it's like it's not looking good for that. I mean, sell the team. Fourth worst run differential in the MLB right now. It's terrible. They're at minus 17 run differential right now. It's just been really bad. Again, I don't even know where to start. It's terrible. Sell the team chance is nuts. I mean, a 9-2 loss against the Astros after they lost 8-1 the day before that, which is crazy.
Right, 17 runs allowed in 2 games.
Yeah, in 2 games. And then you got the Astros again beating us 6-4. So 23 runs to 7 in those 3 games against them.
Right.
It's just crazy. I mean, and that was Crochet that day,
7
too.
Ks.
He had 7 Ks. He only went 5 innings, though. So it was like not his best out. He got the loss in that game, too.
Right.
So we finally got a win against the Padres, 5-2. Contreras and Mayer both had home runs in that game. So that was a good game to win. And then 3-2 loss versus the Padres was 2-2 in the 9th. Of course, Orlandis Chapman, who's usually spot on, gave up a run. He got the L that game. And then 8-6 loss versus Padres. And we were tied 6-6 going in the 8th and that. We gave up a run in each the 8th and the 9th to the Padres. So again, bullpen not doing their job there. And then yesterday, the Brewers, we were up 3-0. I watched this game. We were up 3-0. We lose 8-6. Insane. I mean, then we got the Brewers again tonight. It's like I don't even know what they're doing right now. It's been ugly. So
yeah, it's been really gross, Frankie. It's starting to look like the White Sox. We'll be bringing them up, unfortunately.
It's been awful, dude. So let's jump into some NFL stuff. You got a few NFL things going on.
Yes, sir, Frankie. We're going to start with a notable retirement. Somebody us Patriots fans are very familiar with. The guy had a hell of a career.
Yep.
So former Patriots cornerback Stephon Gilmore has announced he's retiring after 13 seasons in the NFL. He entered the league as a first-round pick of the Bills in 2012 out of South Carolina, where he played 5 seasons. Then joined the Patriots in 2017 as a top-paid free agent signing. With the Patriots, he would end up being named to 4 of his 5 Pro Bowls, a 2-time first-team All-Pro, Defensive Player of the Year in 2019, and he would help the Patriots win Super Bowl 53. Actually had the game-sealing interception in that game.
Yep.
He's also a member of the Patriots All-2010s team and the Patriots All-Dynasty team. And in addition to the Bills and Patriots, Gilmore has also played for the Panthers, Colts, Cowboys, and Vikings. He became a journeyman, at the end of his career. So Gilmore finishes his career with 617 total tackles, 7 forced fumbles, 3 fumble recoveries, 149 pass deflections, 32 INTs, and 2 defensive touchdowns in 180 games played. So congrats to him. Hell of a career, man.
Yeah. Great career.
And then, Frankie, let's get into some more notable re-signings and extensions. Only got a few of them from this past week. So the Jags signed former number 1 draft pick defensive end Trayvon Walker to a 4-year, $100 million extension that includes $77 million guaranteed and $50 million fully guaranteed at signing. In 4 seasons played so far, he has 200 total tackles, 27.5 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, 7 pass deflections, an interception, and a defensive touchdown. The guy's a beast, bro. No wonder he was the number 1 pick.
I love that. Yeah, that's a good fan. I mean, he got paid there, too.
Yes, he did. And the Chiefs actually re-signed wide receiver Tyquan Thornton to a 2-year, $11 million deal with a maximum value of $14 million. And we joked about it, too, when he got cut by the Pats and picked up by the Chiefs. We're like, watch, this dude's going to get a new contract, put up over 1,000 yards. He didn't get there, but he's still putting up some good numbers with them.
He looked pretty good a few times, yeah. He's got some speed.
That's right. And then, Frankie, let's just get into some more free agency signings from this past week. So the Titans signed running back Michael Carter to a 1-year deal. He was looking all right with the Cardinals last year, so now he's getting added to that Titans backfield. Titans also signed veteran wide receiver KJ Osborne to a 1-year deal. They're trying to stack the receiver room over there. Chiefs signed cornerback Kyer Elam to a 1-year deal. The 24-year-old former first-round pick is on his 4th team. I mean, he looks like he can be good, but, man, he's been a journeyman so far at his young age.
I agree with that.
Chiefs also signed running back Amari DeMarcado to a 1-year, $1.25 million deal. Let's just hope he doesn't throw the ball down before scoring a long touchdown.
He made some mistakes.
Bengals signed former Patriots safety Kyle Duggar to a 1-year deal. The Lions actually signed quarterback Teddy Bridgewater to a 1-year deal. This is his 2nd stint in Detroit, so he's staying in the NFL. Raiders signed wide receiver Jalen Naylor to a 3-year, $35.3 million deal with $23 million in total guarantees. That guy got paid.
I'm saying he did get paid.
And he was like the 3rd receiver over there in Minnesota.
Good for him.
And here's the big one with some interesting numbers I got to bring up, Frankie. So the Raiders, they also signed quarterback Kirk Cousins to a 5-year, $172 million deal that in reality is really a 1-year, fully guaranteed $20 million deal that also includes a club option for 2 years at $80 million. Now listen to this. The Falcons will pay Cousins $8.7 million this season. The Raiders another $1.3 million. And Vegas also agreed to pay Cousins a fully guaranteed $10 million roster bonus on the 3rd day of the 2027 new league year. And not only that, this will be the 11th straight NFL season in which Cousins' contract will be fully guaranteed.
Yeah.
He also passed Tom Brady, yes, 7-time Super Bowl champ Tom Brady, with total career earnings, bro. Cousins is expected to make from his deal with the Raiders. His career earnings will rise to a whopping $343 million, which surpasses Brady's of $332.9 million.
He's got one playoff win.
Dude, he's never won a Super Bowl. He's never been named NFL MVP. And like you just said, he's got one playoff win. Man, this guy's agent is a master negotiator.
The agent needs to be in the Hall of Fame of agents. As simple as that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So that's crazy, man. Kirk Cousins getting the bag again.
He always does. It's crazy. I don't know what people are doing.
Dude, when I saw that, I was like, really? They paid him that much to essentially almost be a backup?
Insane. The whole thing.
That's all we got, brother.
Love it. Another good Wicked Pissah news. Let's get into a lava round. We're going to do some more NFL free agency predictions. Let's get it popping.
Yes, sir, Frankie. So, obviously, there's still some good names on the board here.
Yeah.
And we're going to start with wide receiver Jawan Jennings. And, Frankie, where could you see him going?
I mean, I like this guy. He's a big body. You know, he's 6'3", 212. 643 yards last year, 9 TDs, which I really like.
Oh, 9 TDs.
He's a good slot guy. He's a good third down guy, actually, too, and he loves to block. He loves pass.
Yeah.
I mean, rush blocking, excuse me. So he's a great wide receiver for blocking. You know, his nickname, Third and Jawan, I kind of like that, too. I saw that.
Gets
so
those third down conversions.
I have 2 places I kind of like for him. One's the Saints. I like the Saints a lot. I mean, Olave on the outside, Jennings in the slot would be good. They struggled mightily in the red zone last year, and he's a good red zone target, big guy. Caught 9 TDs last year, or had 9 TDs last year. I mean, I think that's a good spot. And again, when you just have ETN and Kamara, you want to have good rush blocking, on the outside too with your wideouts. So I think that helps there. In the same division, I kind of like the Falcons too. Mooney's gone, right? So they need somebody else. Right now they have Jahan Dotson and Olamide Zaccheaus as a number 2, fighting for number 2 with Drake London obviously being the number 1. So it's like he would fit in nicely there. 2 big body receivers. Drake's a tall, big guy too. So it's like that would be great wide receiver blocking on the outside for Bijan. So I don't know. I like those 2 spots, same division. So
I'm going to take the Chargers here, Frankie. So, for starters, the reason Jennings is still unsigned is apparently he's been asking for way too much money. He's asking
for a lot of money. I saw that too. He needs to come down and be realistic.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But speaking of money, the Chargers currently rank 3rd in cap space. And not only that, there's familiarity there. And Jennings could reunite with his OC in San Fran, Mike McDaniel, who is the Chargers' new OC. The Chargers and Justin the Herbert need a dependable weapon in the red zone and third down situations like you were just talking about, which Jennings could provide. And, man, I'm going to tell you right now, him adding to that offense where they just lost Keenan Allen. Obviously, they could use some help to help Justin the Herbert. I like that spot.
I love it. That's a good spot.
So, number 2, let's move over to defensive end, Joey Bosa, like I was talking about.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, this kid was actually better than people think last year. I know he's getting old. You know what I mean? He's 31. He's going to be 31 this summer. But he led the league in forced fumbles with 5 last year, which is great. One place I really kind of like, and it's, I'm not just saying it to say it, but the 49ers with his brother, right? Honestly, it's
what
like
I said.
Last year they were dead last in sacks. They had 20 sacks last year as a team. Terrible. Dead last. And wouldn't it be so cool to see the 2 brothers playing
on the same team?
They're going to have to sign them. You probably only need a 1-year deal on them, maybe 2, something cheap. I mean, I think that's the best spot for him. And again, he led the league in forced fumbles. Why not?
I mean, like you were saying too, man, the 49ers lacking in pass rush. Their leading player with sacks last year had 4, and he had 5 sacks last season with the Bills.
I'm saying.
And like you just said, it seems like a logical fit. Obviously, Nick Bosa's there, and how cool would it be, man, to see both Bosa brothers? You got Joey.
Nick can stay healthy.
Right, that too, obviously.
Him and Joey will be sick.
I mean, Joey's getting up there in age too, so why not play one of your last few seasons with your brother?
I would think that'd be sick. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
That would be awesome.
So why not, Frankie?
I love that.
Number 3, we got linebacker Bobby Wagner, the ageless wonder, bro.
This is my guy right here.
Where could you see him go?
Well, he's a Hall of Famer. This guy is unreal. I mean, 35 years old, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Led all defenders last year in total snaps.
Right.
His most he's ever had in his career. But anybody in the NFL, he played more snaps than on defense. That's insane. 1,132 defensive snaps last year. That's nuts.
Guy's not getting tired.
5th in the league in tackles. 162
I know. That's
tackles.
Right. Yep, 162
He's
total tackles.
He's 35 years old.
killing it.
Isn't
still.
that nuts? So, I mean, obviously he's Hall of Famer. I like the Rams a lot. He wants to play for a contender probably. He might not have a lot of time left, so you get him, a cheap deal for him maybe. Or the Cowboys. The Cowboys really need some defensive help.
They like aging veterans.
And they don't have a ton of cap space. So
No,
it's
they
like
don't.
at the end of the day, that's going to help, right there. And, Dallas, could they be a contender? I mean, their offense could, but they get some defense maybe. I mean, but the Rams, obviously, I could see him going the Rams or the Cowboys. Those
And
are
he's
my
played
two
for the
favorites.
Rams too, so I actually like
Yeah,
that, Frankie.
the Rams,
but-
he was there a couple years ago. I was just going to say that.
That's right.
Same thing. Well, who you got?
Well, another team that he's played for. I'm actually going to say the Seahawks, bro.
Seahawks? That's another one.
So I could see Wagner returning to Seattle for a third stint. For starters, he's about to be 36 years old this upcoming season, 35 right now.
Yep.
And he's shown no signs of slowing down, like you just said, Frankie. Last season with Washington, he had the fourth most tackles in his career with 162 and tied third most sacks in his career with 4.5. The Seahawks have a lot of youth at linebacker position and could use some veteran leadership. And yes, obviously they won the Super Bowl and played superior on defense, but why not bring back a franchise legend and fan favorite potentially, in his last season in the league?
Hang it up with the team that where you started and,
Right,
and
won
play
a
most
Super
of your
Bowl with
games.
them. They just won a Super Bowl last year. Why not go back there to add to that defense?
He's one of my favorites of all time. This kid's unreal.
I could see it, Frankie. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
I love
Seattle
it.
isn't hurting in the cap either and could easily afford Wagner. And like I said, why not, bro? You played 11 years there.
He led all defenders as a 34-year-old in snaps. It's
He ain't
insane.
slowing down.
I'm saying, and he was fifth in the league in tackles, dude. That's nuts.
That's nuts.
I love
Absolutely
that.
nuts.
And you can get him at a bargain because he's so old.
That's right. Or maybe, who knows, with how well he's been playing.
I'm saying, if
Get the bag like Kirk Cousins.
I'm saying, get Cousins' agent, Bobby Wagner, go do that. Get paid.
Yes, sir, Frankie. And then before we got cornerback Trevin Diggs, Frankie.
Man,
Where could you see this guy going?
I honestly thought this kid was going to be nasty, and he was nasty for a couple
Yeah, he
seasons,
was.
right? So I think he's going to go to a team that is near the bottom of the league in scoring defense. 27th overall was the Commanders. And
That's what I said.
Dan Quinn is the coach of the Commanders, who was his DC in
Dallas.
his 2 Pro Bowl years
Yep.
in Dallas when he was one of the premier corners in the league.
right.
And he got the bag then. 2 years he made the Pro Bowl. Dan Quinn was the DC. Why not go back to where it all worked out?
Where you were productive.
And they need help mightily. The Marshawn Lattimore didn't work out so good there. They were 27th in the league in scoring defense. I mean, that would make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, Frankie, I'm saying the Commanders too. I could see it
like
being
that.
a
I like
low-risk
that.
1 year kind of prove-it deal too. Only 9 games played last season
Yep.
between Dallas and 1 with Green Bay. And Washington, like you were just saying, seems like the most logical due to his relationship with Commanders head coach Dan Quinn, who
love
was his
that.
DC in Dallas. Mind you, one of the years that Quinn was the DC in Dallas, he had 11 interceptions,
Well, nuts.
drawing up those good schemes. He's familiar with Diggs.
I remember that fantasy year very well. Adam had him, I think, in our fantasy league, and they were turning over like crazy.
Pick
Diggs was
sixes
unbelievable.
galore.
It was unreal. Their defense went nuts.
Not only that, you're speaking of Marshawn Lattimore. They already
Yeah.
cut him, man, so they're lacking in
I'm
corner
saying
depth.
that experiment didn't work out. They need
Right.
that
And
veteran help there.
they definitely need the help. They were 28th in pass defense, and
Saying,
they
yeah.
definitely need the help.
Scoring
So
defense and pass defense, terrible.
I could see Diggs going there. Maybe even Stephon Diggs will go there too. They don't
know,
got
right?
Debo no more.
I like that.
Yes, sir. And lastly, Frankie, another aging veteran here. We got defensive end Cam Jordan.
Yeah, this kid's nasty too. He's awesome. He's one of my favorites too. I love this guy. He's 15 years as a Saint.
Had 10.5 sacks last
I'm
year.
saying he had double-digit sacks last year. I mean, I would love him to stay with the Saints for his whole career.
Yeah.
Just because he is a Saint. Like, to me, he's always going to be a Saint. Again, I don't know if that's going to happen. He
Guess he
wants some
cleaned out
money.
his locker and
but
he's
yeah,
exploring
they're not
his
trying to
options.
pay him. I mean, he got 10.5 sacks last year. He's playing at a high level. I know he's, again, older. He's 15 years as a Saint. It's crazy. But, I mean, I like the Bengals and I like the Cowboys. Bengals lost Trey Hendrickson. It's like, why not? Prove it deal. He's end of his career type deal. You might get a discount there.
Right.
Cowboys, same thing. We talked about this. They don't have Mike. Once they got rid of Micah, their defense really fell apart,
Yeah.
right? And this kid had 10.5 sacks.
That's right.
They don't have a ton of cap space. Maybe you do a 1-year deal with the guy, and it's not going to be a huge amount of hit on your cap. I mean,
Yeah,
simple as
absolutely.
that. But honestly, I really hope he just goes back to the Saints and the Saints smarten up. Because again, he had 10.5 sacks last year.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, bro.
It's like you sign him, he's a Saint. Treat your players right. Other people want to play for you. Like, that's how it should be.
I agree. And Frankie, I'm actually going to say the Cowboys too.
like
So
the Cowboys,
this has Jerry Jones signing written all over it,
right?
bro.
Yeah. He likes big names like this, big characters.
And like you said, a lot of people have speculated him returning to New Orleans, but he's apparently, like I just said, cleaned out his locker and searching for other options. And Dallas has always been linked to aging veterans that still have a ton of potential, like I just talked about Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, absolutely.
For starters, in terms of potential, Bro, like we just talked about, we're going to be 37 next season. The guy had double-digit sacks. I'm going to say it again, bro. He's not slowing down. He's still getting to the quarterback.
He's a good run defender, too. So it's like, again, to me, it's like if you're not slowing down and you can get him cheap enough, like, why not?
Why not?
Just let him play until he doesn't want to play. If he's playing same thing with Wagner. It's like the guy's 35 years old. It's like
They want to keep playing.
he had 5th in the league in tackles last year. He led all defenders in snaps. It's like in Cam Jordan, 10.5 snacks.
Bro.
What are we even thinking about? Who cares how old he is?
Yeah,
he's
they
playing
wanna
at a
keep
high
playing,
level.
and they're healthy too. But Dallas was 30th ranked in total defense and had only 35 sacks, which was 24th in the league last season. So obviously they could use his services to help out on that defense. And mind you, Jordan would get plenty of playing time on that defense. They need the help, bro. You could get him on a 1-year veteran minimum deal, like you just said.
It might be a minimum. Even if you pay him a little bit more, it's like, what's he gonna? He might fall off a little, but he's not gonna fall off that much. He played at a very high level.
Show the respect where it's due.
I agree. Like, if they're playing at a high level, who cares how old they are?
I agree.
Let's be real.
That's right, Frankie.
Yes, sir.
So see what happens with those, brother. Good stuff, man.
Another great live around, another great show. Thank you guys, liking, subscribing, all the good stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's
The Empire tried to kill me.
Frankie, I got a bad feeling about this one.
Yeah.
It's not as fun as it was last week with Mario.
I liked Mario better.
Their betrayal demands consequence.
Okay, Frank, what the is it this week?
It's Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord. This looks great. Animated series. I'm glad they did one for Maul. Maul's one of my favorite characters, villains in Star Wars.
Man,
Awesome.
I thought that guy was dead.
Oh, he dead. This is a prequel to all that.
Together, we can destroy the Empire.
I'm gonna be honest, Frank. I don't want no part of that, dude. We gotta get out of here.
All right, from Beantown to your town, stay Wicked Pissah.
From Foxborough to your bro. Thanks for listening, everybody, and we're gonna see you next week. Whoa! Damn, we just got everything fixed from that Bowser mess too. What the f?